Oh man, it has been so long since I've experienced this chapter through the lens of me playing it. Every now and again I'll check out the tube. I'll just click that nostalgic video. Maybe I'll even put on the soundtrack.
Please place any metallic objects in the tray.
And I, to this day, have not seen Matrix. Oh, it still gives me a shiver. I mean, this game is more than just a masterpiece, but references galore. You got 'em. Let's go. Let's see if I can remember how to do the controls. I just played multiplayer mode for about 10 minutes. Got second place, so I should be okay. But the aiming is one thing. Oh, that's all this mission is. I forgot. That's really what it comes down to, is your ultimate test. One live. Oh my gosh! And then they like destroy these if you don't do it quick enough. Oh man, the memories, man. Thanks for watching. Press A button whenever you feel like continuing. Some sort of Nintendo save state. Ever-growing memory. Oh, can you not skip it? I always remember after a while skipping it. Yeah, you can skip it. This is the mission that was done over and over, but still to this day, just remembering that it was hard is also one thing. Like, it just was the most... I don't know if it even was the most, like, nostalgic thing about the game. There's so much good shit in this. And that wasn't an intentional reference to probably the most iconic thing about the game. I just saw the chocolate bar health, and that in itself. This game takes me back to a time in which I shouldn't have been playing this game. I mean, watching my brother play it at first, and then getting the hang of the controls. We played these games at a young age. And we kind of knew we shouldn't have. But we could, we did, and it shaped our lives. It still makes me smile. I'm like, just happy. I'm glad to have had. I'm just still enjoy this. Whoa! Oh, go, yeah, you got this, man! I forgot about how the controls are backwards when you're aiming for a gun, gaming. But maybe there's a way to change that. Wait, it isn't backwards. I think I just got confused with the fact that I'm using a controller, and it's just weird.
Come on, help me out. I need protection over here.
It's tough using a controller. Especially N64-like controllers. When you're playing a, good old shooter. I had the thought while I was playing the multiplayer, I was like, this was my TF2 when I was younger. Before there was Counter-Strike, before there was Team Forting. Before I even seen Matrix, I knew that this was just a reference. I probably first saw it in Scary Movie though. But that's like that slow-mo effect. That's like the most referenced thing in the 2000s. Even I did it, and I never even seen the movie. Oh my gosh, that would be so freaking wicked if Conker had a film. And then you can do bad fur film, but I'm just thinking something else, like major, you know, some other thing to change the word bad. But if it was just a movie, a Kino, that exactly replicated this experience, I mean, I don't think that would work. Yeah, it would, because you love playing this game over and over, so why wouldn't it work? Man, can I get it all in the second life? I need some protection over here. That's probably the time in which you're supposed to shoot at them. Because, like, when I was younger, I barely even knew what context sensitive meant. And just that audio cue of them saying regroup, that type of thing is like, alright, they're reloading, I should go for it. This game is so funny. This game is the greatest. And I don't know if I'd say even the greatest of all time, but it's up there. Remaster's not that bad, but this one just frankly, it gets that gold star. Can I get them like this? Probably not worth it trying. Or else I'll die, man. My reputation. My gold star. Ooh. My potted plant. Well, I gave it a shot. And that was an experience that was so good to go back and try that again. I didn't really give myself a limit. It's like, I'm only going to do it twice. I didn't say that before I went into this. All I said to myself was, you're playing this. Might as well hit that record then.
Please place any metallic
Might as well just... Oh, that first phase. They kind of just appear out of nowhere. The view distance. A lifetime before a life. I'm gonna go for it. Nice. Hey. Ah. Another time.
It'll be good. Somebody protect me! Regroup! Coming through! I'm portable here, guys! Regroup! Come on, help me out! I'm portable here! Flush him out! Regroup! Regroup!
Freaking ferrets. Oh! You dang weasel. I'd love to keep going on it, I would. But I just gotta wait until I'm like actually playing it without using a cheat code that I got to get here. I'll give it a good old redo way down the line. But that was a blast. Oh man, that was fun. It's still just my favorite console to play. I almost feel like I'm like rolling my eyes and shaking my head because I am, but even out of context, like, man, shucks, and it was still great fun to play that again. And to explain this current moment as not just that. This month has been also a blast. And to top it off with just playing that again has been just a nostalgia. Hit me back with all that. Frick. Opening up Pokemon Stadium 2, hearing the sound effects in that, the music, and just seeing it and then going full screen, like, yeah! Brought me back to my olden days. I just miss playing it on, like, one of those big old square TVs, though. It still felt pretty identical, though. It's just good old fun. How else do you describe something that you didn't used to describe it when you were a kid? I mean, running around the neighborhood, reenacting it because you're just so excited to get home and actually playing it. I used to bike around the avenue, pretending as if it was like a Diddy Kong racing level. Or in the courtyard of school. Somehow that was Crash Team Racing. But then everybody just wanted to play Mario Kart 64 when they got home. Or when they came over. This is a game of ours that we had for a while. When I was young, this game probably released in like 99, and I was released in 96 for my birthplace of year. Oh man, I played it pretty young. I learned stupidity from it. But how it's gave me such good space, wisdom, feelings, and themes. Like, it clearly took from films, but don't we all? And so I took from this first, and then I learned that it was from other things that it took from. I just thought it was just a super creative game. And so be it. It is. Playing the heck out of this when I was younger. This game is probably what introduced me to caring about cheat codes, because you go into the fireplace and you see the big old option that says cheats. And so when I went on to play other games and it wasn't as recognizable, it was just such a wonder of, ooh, does this game have cheat codes or not? And then you'd get these little magazines that would just have like 1001 cheat codes for the console of your favorite. The big old logo on the front and the entire console, and then probably they stick on Mario and Master Chief. But then when you really learned that the internet had more than just one use, that was another source of things that we could use it for. It's odd to think, way back when I was so young, I only thought of the internet as this small thing, as this little pocket of you can only exchange a few things that you can do, or even just the computer was basically an email machine, and there was that paint program which I had no idea how to open or use, but I just always wanted to use it, play on that. I went over to somebody else's house, like my brother's friend's place, and they had a more extensive paint program, and they had different eraser options and coloring applications, and I was just always so interested by that. Their spray can, I feel was different than just paint.exe. And especially when it was when you're at school, there were some of those paint programs that had so many little options. I remember there was marbles that would go through the screen. That might have been a different thing, but it was parent-teacher night, or there was some sort of event in the assembly, and so some of the students were just upstairs on the computers using those programs late at night. It's 6 p.m. It was dark out. It was I thought everyone was in the assembly, while some other people were getting ready for their portion of the assembly. They weren't getting ready for the assembly. They were just on the computer with the paint program that they don't have at home. And maybe they just downloaded it. They understood the internet enough that they were able to download the program at such an early age. So yeah, it's been such a blessing these past couple of months, and I hope to share more happiness in my life. And playing this game, as much as it's deadly, was again a blessing to see it, to play it, and actually feel it out with my hands, the controller, other than just watching someone else do it. Alright, let's go. No. Alright, take care. I do want to hear that music just a little bit more, though. But, bye-bye. See you in some years when I play this one again.
Please place any metallic objects in the tray.